Blake Lively owns every room she walks into. Sofia Vergara brings laughter wherever she goes. And Angelina Jolie commands attention with effortless elegance. Not all eyes follow films or chart-topping hits. Some follow quiet grace, like Elin Nordegren, who stepped from shadows into whispers she never asked for. Tall, polished, and quietly striking, she still makes headlines in Hollywood. From fashion to resilience, fame takes many forms, some loud, some quiet, but always impossible to ignore. Join us as we dive into the glamour, the grit, and the stories that linger behind these unforgettable women. Blake Lively, 5 feet 10 inches, 125 pounds. Hollywood's go-to fashionista, Blake Lively, makes every part and red carpet appearance a headline grabber. At 5 feet 10 inches tall, with a fit 125-pound frame, this leading lady rose to household familiarity as the fashion-forward Serena van der Woodsen on Gossip Girl. In March 2025, she captured the audience's attention with a beaming presence during the SXXW premiere of Another Simple Favor. Even amidst turbulent periods, Blake rose to the occasion with a critically acclaimed turn in It Ends With Us, lending depth and credence to a much-beloved book's adaptation. Gigi Hadid, 5 feet 10 inches, 120 pounds. Behind that supermodel smile of Gigi Hadid is a canny businesswoman and dedicated mom. Tipping the scales at a slender 120 pounds, she keeps fit through disciplined boxing and health-conscious eating, and can often be seen posting her fitness tips of choice and healthy meal plans on social media. Standing at 5 feet 10 inches, she first took center stage as a model, soon reaching the top with her appearances on the covers of magazines and catwalk shows for leading names in fashion. Behind the sparkle, she is creating her brand, Guest in Residence, for luxury knitwear, cementing her reputation even more firmly as a fashion giant, encompassing trendsetter and entrepreneur. Sofia Vergara, 5 feet 7 inches, 125 pounds. Whether she is bringing laughter to Modern Family or embarking on a new entrepreneurial journey, Sofia Vergara does it with panache. With a sculpted physique achieved through rigorous Pilates and weight work, she captures attention with her acting talent as much as with her flawless fashion sense. Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall and ranging from 125 to 130 pounds in weight, she dazzled with energetic dance steps alongside Heidi Klum from America's Got Talent at the Vanity Fair Oscars 2025 after-party. With every appearance, she charms fans with an infectious presence and ageless allure. Rebel Wilson, 5 feet 4 inches, 165 pounds. From her pitch-perfect acting to her uplifting message, Rebel Wilson is a pleasure to watch. At 5 feet 4 inches tall, she shook things up with more than just her contagious fun, but also with her uplifting Year of Health in 2020. She remarkably lost 80 pounds, scaling down to a healthy 165 pounds with vigorous exercise and conscious eating. She is not only a comedic actress and a devoted mom, but also a shrewd producer with substance to prove that she has definite business acumen. In celebration of her 45th birthday in 2025, Rebel posted a heartwarming family memory with wife Ramona Agrima and their sweet 2-year-old daughter, Royce Lillian. Madison Beer, 5 feet 4 inches, 118 pounds. Madison Beer stands at around 5 feet 5 inches and is about 118 pounds. She made headlines in 2012 when Justin Bieber posted one of her YouTube cover videos. She released her first studio album, Life Support, in 2021. She combined singing and songwriting with a passion for skincare and has co-founded No Beauty. Exercise involves strength training, cardio, and dance to maintain tone and endurance. Nutrition is towards fresh, healthy meals with lean proteins and whole foods. She is frank about mental illness and fame pressures. Off-duty is fashion and artistic collaborations with Madison. That her style and frankness set her apart among young performers today is evident. Ariana Grande, 5 feet 1 inch, 90 pounds. When you thought the music industry couldn't be any more vibrant, along comes Ariana Grande. Just 5 feet 1 inch tall and a slender 90 pounds, thanks to a disciplined lifestyle and vigorous exercise regimen, including dance rehearsals. She is armed with a secret to keeping the weight off. Bursting onto our radar as the effervescent Cat Valentine in Nickelodeon's Victorious, she went on to reach pop superstardom with chart toppers such as Thank You, Next, and Seven Rings. At last year's Oscars 2025, she let thrilling hints slip about broadening her musical landscape with a deluxe version of her popular album, Eternal Sunshine, leaving fans waiting with bated breath for even more magical music. Shakira, 5 feet 2 inches, 117 pounds. Hips don't lie, nor does her remarkable talent. Dancing out of Barranquilla, Colombia, Shakira is 5 feet 2 inches tall. She maintains a finely honed frame of 117 pounds via dance and a healthy diet. Famous throughout the world for such anthems as Whenever, Wherever, she has continually dazzled the music industry with peppy performances. In February 2025, she embarked upon the Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran World Tour, though it wasn't smooth sailing. 3 events were called off because of health and technical problems. However, she never lost focus. She did open up about regrets concerning interruptions and toiled day and night to make it up to her fans. Christina Aguilera, 5 feet 2 inches, 106 pounds. Christina Aguilera has never stopped turning heads from her early days on the Mickey Mouse Club to her powerhouse voice dominating the charts. At 5 feet 2 inches tall, she's pulled off various looks throughout the years to prove she's as versatile with style as she is with sound. In her early years, she stayed lean with weightlifting, cardio, boxing, and yoga, maintaining approximately 106 pounds. When she had her son Max in 2008, things changed with her body, and a new journey with exercise began. In 2024, a new makeover had fans excited. Regardless of the digit on the scale, Christina emanates a proud ownership over every decade of herself with the same bold confidence she has for performing. Angelina Jolie, 5 feet 6 inches, 120 pounds. With an Oscar to her credit for Girl Interrupted and an outstanding portrayal as the imposing Maleficent, Angelina Jolie has enchanted fans with her acting talent as much as with untiring promotion for international humanitarian concerns. Standing 5 feet 6 inches, she has a toned figure of approximately 120 pounds. Aside from her successful career and campaigns, she joined Women in Training Incorporated's annual mother-daughter brunch held in Montgomery, Alabama, where she accompanied her daughter Sahara's keynote talk about period poverty. Being present has much to do with emphasizing her roles as a mother, but also with supporting women's empowerment throughout the globe. Elin Nordegren, 5 feet 11 inches, 141 pounds. Tall, elegant, and often reserved, Elin Nordegren stands at 5 feet 11 inches and maintains a healthy 141 pounds through active living and a balanced diet. A Swedish-born model and psychology graduate, she first gained attention through her marriage to Tiger Woods, but has since created her own identity. In 2014, she earned her psychology degree with top honors, showing resilience and focus. Now a mother of 3, she balances family life with her career interests while keeping a low profile. In 2025, she continues to draw admiration for her grace, independence, and ability to navigate life outside the spotlight. Anne Hathaway, 5 feet 8 inches, 125 pounds. Anne Hathaway, who stands 5 feet 8 inches and weighs 125 pounds, achieved early stardom with The Princess Diaries in 2001. She has since brought home an Academy Award for Les Miserables and has starred as a lead in The Devil Wears Prada and Interstellar. To achieve her slender build, Anne works out with strength training, running, and yoga, and has a mostly plant-based eating regimen. She has said she steers clear of fad diets and demands balanced health. Other than her work as an actress, she promotes charity work and supports children's rights and gender equality. She is a UN Women Goodwill Ambassador as well. Anne is known for her sophisticated style, hard-working ethic, and versatility from light comedy to heavy dramatic roles. Marissa Tomei, 5 feet 3 inches, 114 pounds. With ageless grace and memorable acting, Marissa Tomei is 5 feet 3.5 inches tall and weighs a healthy 114 pounds thanks to yoga, dance classes, and a watchful diet. Breaking into stardom with her My Cousin Vinny Oscar win, she went on to demonstrate dramatic ability with such films as In the Bedroom, and The Wrestler. Now 60 years old, she's still a favorite among Hollywood stars, most notably redoing Aunt May with the Spider-Man series. In early 2025, she also participated in an off-Broadway theater production back home in New York to confirm that her love for theater is as much a part of her as ever. With poise and energy to match, she inspires fans everywhere. Sydney Sweeney, 5 feet 3 inches, 119 pounds. Sydney Sweeney, who is 5 feet 3 inches and weighs around 119 pounds, quickly shot to fame in Hollywood with appearances in Euphoria and The White Lotus. She is admired for bringing vulnerable but strong characters to life. Off-camera, Sydney trains in mixed martial arts, which assist with strength and concentration. She splits MMA with hiking and swimming to keep fit. She also started 50/50 Films to support female-driven stories. Sydney is keen on style and regularly creates her appearances and documents fitness experiences on social media. She is a believer in rest and recovery, since she understands that recovery is just as important as effort. With her acting, production, and personal hobbies, she demonstrates versatility that many people appreciate. Britney Spears, 5 feet 4 inches, 134 pounds. Launching into the pop scene with the mega hits Baby One More Time and Oops, I Did It Again, Britney Spears quickly crowned herself the Princess of Pop. At 5 feet 4 inches tall and maintaining a sleek 134 pounds, she stays stage-ready through rigorous dance routines and a carefully balanced diet. Her journey took a deeply personal turn with the release of her memoir, The Woman in Me, which peeled back the curtains of her life and soared in popularity, selling 1.1 million copies in its first week alone. Britney's influence continues to resonate, captivating audiences worldwide with her enduring charm and indelible mark on pop culture. Avril Lavigne, 5 feet 1 inch, 110 pounds. Sprinting out of Belleville, Ontario, Avril Lavigne exploded onto the music scene by finding an immediate niche with a defiant pop-punk mix. With her first album, Let Go, complete with massive hits like Complicated and Skater Boy, she rocketed to stardom. Even though only slightly over 5 foot 1 inch and 110 pounds herself, Avril sustains a high-energy lifestyle to stay performance-ready with a balanced diet to stay fueled. To celebrate a storied 2-decade career, Avril released a Greatest Hits album and is setting out to take the show on the road in 2024 with a stop starting in Vancouver. Milana Vaintrub, 5 feet 3 inches, 123 pounds. From the colorful streets of Tashkent, Uzbekistan, a spark named Milana Vaintrub ignited, quickly burning bright on the global stage. At just 5 feet 3 inches, she commands attention with her vibrant personality and maintains a sprightly figure of about 123 pounds through dedicated health routines. Bursting onto the scene as the quick-witted Lily Adams in those unforgettable AT&T commercials, she instantly became a fan favorite, her charisma and humor striking a chord with viewers everywhere. Her venture into motherhood brought a new layer to her public persona. With her return to social media in 2025, Milana continues to engage her audience with her trademark wit and insightful reflections. Dana Perino, 5 feet 2 inches, 105 pounds. With a sparkling glint in her eye and a step that never misses a beat, Dana Perino is a petite 5 feet 2 inches tall, but dominates a room as if she were twice that size. Weighing a whopping approximately 105 pounds or so, her slender frame is a direct result of an absolute commitment to exercise and balanced eating. Soaring to a blaze of publicity as the 26th White House press secretary to President George W. Bush from 2007 to 2009, Dana didn't take a breather after serving time at the White House. She glided effortlessly into television, touching hearts as a favorite co-host on Fox News' The Five and America's Newsroom co-anchor. Alicia Keys, 5 feet 6 inches, 125 pounds. Exploding onto the scene from the bustling avenues of Manhattan, a powerhouse named Alicia Keys emerged, quickly becoming the soundtrack to many lives. At 5 feet 6 inches tall and maintaining a healthy 125 pounds, she serves as a beacon of wellness. Alicia burst into the music world with her groundbreaking debut album, Songs in A Minor, which showcased her incredible vocal range and piano skills. Beyond her musical ventures, she and her husband, Swizz Beatz, dove into the art scene, founding the Dean Collection to curate contemporary masterpieces. Their Giants exhibition at the Minneapolis Institute of Art became a cultural phenomenon, spotlighting Black artists and their contributions. Kendall Jenner, 5 feet 11 inches, 127 pounds. A November birthday in California spawned a career in the spotlight for Kendall Jenner. Strutting onto the scene with sky-high poise at 5 feet 11 inches with a slender 127 pounds, she's known for effortless appearances on Keeping Up with the Kardashians and a resume of high-fashion runways, and she's a household name. Kendall is constantly in top condition with a healthy lifestyle and a constant exercise regimen, often treating fans to a glimpse into how she prepares herself. Not only a fashion phenomenon, she's also a powerhouse to be reckoned with in the business world with her 818 tequila, garnering accolades and awards, a testament to a talent that extends far beyond the runway. Meghan Markle, 5 feet 6 inches, 113 pounds. It's time for a quick royal detour. Meghan Markle's journey from actress to duchess has been anything but predictable. She first captured hearts as Rachel Zane on the hit legal drama Suits. However, her fairy tale marriage to Prince Harry catapulted her into the global spotlight, making her the beloved Duchess of Sussex. Towering at 5 feet 6 inches and maintaining a fit 113 pounds isn't easy, but she manages it through yoga and a mindful diet. In a charming twist, she took her experience into the world of television with Love, Meghan, a Netflix series blending cooking with lifestyle tips, set in a picturesque farmhouse near her Montecito home. Yasmine Bleeth, 5 feet 5 inches, 118 pounds. With roles that defined an era, Yasmine Bleeth remains a nostalgic favorite for fans of 1990s television. Known for her role as the fearless Caroline Holden, she captivated audiences from 1993 to 1997, also gracing the world of soap operas with stints on Ryan's Hope and One Life to Live. With a height of 5 feet 5 inches and weighing 118 pounds, she managed to carve out a memorable spot in television history. After stepping back from the limelight to navigate personal hurdles, she made a triumphant return to the public eye at the 55th Annual Penguin Plunge in 2023. Adriana Lima, 5 feet 10 inches, 132 pounds. Not many models have dominated the fashion scene as did Adriana Lima, whose beautiful face and absolute confidence propelled her to international fame. Gaining prominence as a Victoria's Secret angel, she stunned viewers from 1999 to 2018 and consolidated herself as one of the most iconic names of the brand. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall with a weight of 132 pounds, she keeps herself in top shape with a combination of yoga and boxing. December 2024 saw a new beginning for her as she married film producer Andre Lemmers. They had even given birth to their first child together, a son by the name of Cyan, who made a grand appearance last August 2022. Michelle Obama, 5 feet 11 inches, 150 pounds. With a beaming smile and irrepressible charisma, Michelle Obama has a proven ability to make a statement. Whether she is extolling the virtues of children's health or presenting her latest knitted masterpiece, Michelle exudes a love for living that's completely contagious. At 5 feet 11 inches tall, Michelle has a tall presence to match, but also has a perfectly fit weight of approximately 150 pounds to personify the principles of health she advocates with such passion. In her White House days, Michelle introduced the Let's Move campaign to bring an end to childhood obesity, extolling the appreciation for exercise and a healthy diet. Mira Sorvino, 5 feet 9 inches, 135 pounds. Whether making us laugh in Romy and Michelle's high school reunion or conveying intense drama, Mira Sorvino's versatility is limitless. Standing at 5 feet 9 inches and weighing 135 pounds, she maintains her fitness through yoga and mountain hikes, exuding strength and graciousness. Initially netting the limelight through her Academy Award performance in Mighty Aphrodite in 1995, she captivated audiences through her unforgettable flair. In 2025, fans could not wait to be informed that she and Lisa Kudrow are bringing out their offbeat personas through a much-awaited sequel to Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. Behind all that professional success, she reached a personal milestone by celebrating her 20th wedding anniversary with her husband, Christopher Backus. Darcy Carden, 5 feet 10 inches, 132 pounds. Darcy Carden has become adept at portraying offbeat, charming characters that audiences can't get enough of. An imposing figure at 5 feet 10 inches, 132 pounds, she keeps fit by combining yoga and Pilates. She burst into Tinseltown prominence with her memorable portrayal of the offbeat and adorable Janet in NBC's The Good Place from 2016 to 2020. In a spirited Celebrity Jeopardy taping in March 2025, she contributed unexpected humor to the show by literally busting the buzzer, freezing the game for a moment, and eliciting a surprised look from host Ken Jennings. Anna Nicole Smith, 5 feet 11 inches, 140 pounds. Anna Nicole Smith lived life on her terms, turning heads with her bombshell looks and making headlines wherever she went. A striking presence at 5 feet 11 inches and around 140 pounds, she captivated the world with her dazzling modeling career. Rising to fame as Playboy's 1993 Playmate of the Year, she went on to become the face of major brands like Guess and H&M. Her journey was not without its hardships, marked by intense public scrutiny and personal tragedies, including the heartbreaking loss of her son Daniel in 2006. Tragically, she passed away in 2007, leaving behind a legacy filled with both dazzling highs and poignant lows. Taylor Swift, 5 feet 9 inches, 130 pounds. Taylor Swift, 5 feet 9 inches and 130 pounds, is one of her era's most influential stars. She got her start in country with hits like Tim McGraw before moving to pop with international hits like 1989 and Reputation. Taylor keeps her slender physique with cardio, dance rehearsal, and strength training, and is frequently supplemented with a light diet full of salads, slim proteins, and water. She treats herself to comfort food like burgers and fries during off days, with an emphasis on balance. Outside of music, she is a strong supporter of artists' rights, women's rights, and cause work. Taylor is also known for being close to her fans and her ability to pick up storytelling through lyrics and visuals. Linda Carter, 5 feet 9 inches, 132 pounds. As the original Wonder Woman, Linda Carter was the trailblazing star who captivated admirers to this day, reaching statuesque heights of 5 feet 9 inches and maintaining her willowy frame at 132 pounds by disciplined eating and regular physical activity. She has continued to embody the strength and loveliness of her fictional counterpart. Stopping by at a star-studded event, she amazed viewers at Paris Fashion Week's Schiaparelli Haute Couture Spring-Summer 2025 presentation, bringing superhero chic to the catwalk party. Behind the flashbulbs, she teamed up with Ryan Reynolds for a holiday campaign that supported the Sick Kids Foundation, proving that even outside of the cape, she's a hero. Kaylee Cuoco, 5 feet 6 inches, 126 pounds. Kaylee Cuoco soared to stardom in The Big Bang Theory, yet her career is full of surprises that demonstrate she's much more than a one-hit wonder. Standing at 5 feet 6 inches and 126 pounds, she keeps active through yoga and healthy living and exudes health and harmony. In December 2024, she performed the honored role of officiant at her sister Brianna's wedding, a day of unalloyed joy and stunning recollections that she shared with her fans online. Just a few months later, in March 2025, she marked another stunning familial achievement, the first birthday of her daughter Matilda, accompanied by her fiancé Tom Pelfrey. Carly Kloss, 6 feet 1 inches, 126 pounds. Carly Kloss transformed from a small-town girl to a global style star, walking the catwalks for the biggest names in the world. Topping out at 6 feet 1 inch, she keeps her slender 126-pound frame with rigorous Pilates and strength exercises. Famous for her beautiful stint as Victoria's Secret Angel and her blistering appearances on over 40 global Vogue covers, she is today the epitome of elegance. At the 2024 Met Gala, she gleefully revealed her second pregnancy, flaunting her baby bump in a stunning custom low gown adorned with Swarovski crystals. Just months later, she and her husband, Joshua Kushner, welcomed their second child. Jennifer Aniston, 5 feet 5 inches, 112 pounds. Few actresses have enjoyed their stardom as steadily as Jennifer Aniston, whose screen presence is always accompanied by memorable performances. Standing just under 5 feet 5 inches and maintaining a figure of 112 pounds, she stays fit and trim through exercises that incorporate yoga and strength training. Marking her 56th year of existence in 2025, she was showered with affection and warm testimonials from her close friends, including Courtney Cox. Far from taking it easy, she contributed her voice to the moving Disney movie Out of My Mind, wherein she delivers the role of the 12-year-old Friends aficionado with cerebral palsy, again displaying her versatility and dedication to doing projects that touch us deeply. Scarlett Johansson, 5 feet 3 inches, 125 pounds. They call her a chameleon, yet Scarlett Johansson is actually a precious gem, ever-changing facets, yet always bright. She is 5 feet 3 inches in height and keeps her trim at 125 pounds via a program of moderate eating and frequent exercises, foregoing extremes for natural wellness. Famous for her portrayal of Lost in Translation and for her role as the powerful Black Widow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, she has secured her place as one of Hollywood's best. On the star-studded night of the 2025 Oscars, she brightened up the stage next to June Squibb, enchanting the crowds with stories of her seat next to Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, jokingly remarking upon their honeymoon phase cuteness. Doja Cat, 5 feet 5 inches, 120 pounds. Bursting onto the scene with the fabulously viral tune Moo, Doja Cat has been turning heads since her moment of fame. At 5 feet 5 inches and maintaining her svelte figure at roughly 120 pounds, she is as committed to her wellness as she is to her music. In a daring fashion statement, she released her fourth studio album, Scarlet, in September of 2023, including the exhilarating first single, Paint the Town Red. Raising her star power another notch, she stopped the show during the Oscars in March of 2025 with a dazzling James Bond tribute, singing Diamonds Are Forever and dazzling in a gown bedecked with over 1 million Swarovski crystals. Kamala Harris, 5 feet 4 inches. Born in Oakland, California, Kamala Harris has marked her place in history as having achieved 3 firsts: first female, first black, and first Asian American to hold the office of Vice President of the United States under the leadership of President Joe Biden. Though only standing 5 feet 4 inches tall, Kamala is usually said to exude tall energy, according to the New York Times' description of tall energy, that powerful presence that is bigger than oneself that conveys strength and capability. It was in February 2025 that the Trailblazers' work was honored with the coveted Chairman's Award at the 56th Annual NAACP Image Awards to mark her immense contribution to government service and to the field of civil rights. Jessica Alba, 5 feet 7 inches, 121 pounds. Time for a healthy dose of California sun and serious business savvy. Jessica Alba, skyrocketing to stardom with her Dark Angel breakout and brightening up the screen in box office hits like Fantastic Four, she is 5 feet 7 inches with elegant poise at 121 pounds. Famous for her dedication to physical fitness and health, she keeps in top shape with Pilates and balances out with meditation, reflecting a life of holistic focus and balance. In the middle of experiencing personal changes, such as filing for divorce from Cash Warren after 16 years of being together, she was the rock of strength, insisting upon joint custody of their 3 kids. Charlize Theron, 5 feet 10 inches, 135 pounds. A former model turned Academy Award-winning actress, Charlize Theron has built a career filled with bold choices and unforgettable performances. At nearly 5 feet 10 inches, her figure has dazzled the world not only with her 135-pound physique, but also with her powerful on-screen performances. Celebrated globally for her Oscar-winning role in Monster, she has continued to captivate audiences in a stream of blockbuster films. In a playful nod to film classics, December 2024 had her hosting a gangster-themed bash, The Godfather, where she channeled Michelle Pfeiffer's Elvira Hancock from Scarface to rave reviews, even earning praise from Michelle herself for her spot-on transformation. Laura Prepon, 5 feet 10 inches, 134 pounds. Laura Prepon's effortless versatility to move between comedy and drama has earned her the reputation of being one of the busiest actresses of her generation. Standing at 5 feet 10 inches and keeping fit at a healthy 134 pounds, she keeps fit through rigorous workouts. In 2016, she branched out into the world of wellness by co-authoring The Stash Plan, a book that combines culinary science with doable diet advice. It was music to the ears of her fans in 2023 when she donned the role of Donna again in the Netflix spin-off That 90s Show and ushered in nostalgia. Though she faced personal challenges, such as her breakup with Ben Foster in 2024, she kept her spirit intact and her Instagram aglow. Victoria Justice, 5 feet 5 inches, 110 pounds. Victoria Justice is the ultimate triple threat, actor, singer, and all-around icon, continuing to surprise fans with every move she makes. As a vibrant talent destined for the spotlight, she stands at a graceful 5 feet 5 inches, maintaining a petite 110 pounds through a mix of dance routines and yoga. She first captured hearts as Lola Martinez on Nickelodeon's Zoe 101, and soon became a household name as the charismatic Tori Vega in Victorious. Beyond her projects, she also celebrated the achievements of her former co-star, Ariana Grande, in the movie adaptation of Wicked, proving her support for her peers extends beyond their shared screen time. Khloe Kardashian, 5 feet 10 inches. Bold, unfiltered, and always in the spotlight, Khloe Kardashian has built her empire while keeping fans hooked on every move. Standing tall at 5 feet 10 inches, she has risen as a powerhouse in American media, commanding attention with her charisma, business acumen, and undeniable influence. Khloe has been remarkably open about her weight and body image battles, often discussing the challenges of growing up as the chubby sister and transforming those struggles into a source of strength. After welcoming her daughter, True Thompson, she faced a new challenge, tipping the scales at 204 pounds. With determination and countless hours at the gym, she reclaimed her health and confidence. Mandy Moore, 5 feet 10 inches, 135 pounds. With a voice that captivated an era and acting abilities to keep viewers transfixed, Mandy Moore is an indefatigable force. An imposing figure at 5 feet 10 inches and 135 pounds, she keeps in trim with hiking and yoga. From pop choruses such as Candy to acting, she captured viewers with her portrayal of Rebecca Pearson in the popular show This Is Us. January 2025 came with unexpected trials for Mandy when the Eaton fire hit her home in Altadena, California. Through it all, she was deeply grateful for the safety of her family and demonstrated a spirited resolve that touched many. Cameron Diaz, 5 feet 9 inches, 119 pounds. Standing at 5 feet 9 inches and tipping the scales at 119 pounds, Cameron Diaz adheres to the wellness mantra by taking care of her diet and keeping fit. Her movie career boomed with a bang in The Mask by entrancing masses with her zestful presence. She went on to captivate people in mass sensation movies such as There's Something About Mary and Charlie's Angels. Following her sabbatical from movies, she made waves upon her return in the Netflix movie Back in Action with Jamie Foxx. Complementing her thrilling year, she wowed invitees at Paris Fashion Week in March, ending her 13-year absence from the runway at Stella McCartney's Fall 2025 show. Laura Ingraham, 5 feet 6 inches, 125 pounds. Hailing from the beautiful town of Glastonbury, Connecticut, Laura Ingraham is 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs about 125 pounds. She is best recognized for her authoritative presence as the anchor of the Fox News program The Ingraham Angle since October 2017. Scoring a notable notch on her professional belt buckle, President Donald Trump made her a member of the board of the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts. Other than her powerful media appearances, she is immensely devoted to her role as a mother, as she has opened her doors to 3 kids, a daughter from Guatemala and 2 sons from Russia. Liv Tyler, 5 feet 10 inches, 126 pounds. Born into rock and roll royalty and destined for the spotlight, Liv Tyler has built a career filled with unforgettable roles and timeless appeal. At an elegant 5 feet 10 inches and 126 pounds, she exudes grace both on and off the screen, captivating audiences with her poise and timeless charm. She first captured the imagination of audiences worldwide as the ethereal Erwin Undamiel in The Lord of the Rings trilogy. After stepping away from the limelight to focus on personal growth, she made a striking return to the silver screen in Captain America: Brave New World, reprising her role as Betty Ross. Selena Gomez, 5 feet 5 inches, 120 pounds. Selena Gomez has shown over and over again that she is more than a songstress. She's an indomitable force in show business, becoming almost an overnight household name as the quick-witted Alex Russo in Disney Channel's Wizards of Waverly Place. She is 5 feet 5 inches tall and keeps fit at a svelte 120 pounds by practicing Pilates and hiking. She is the picture of balance and energy. Stepping into a whole new page in 2025, she became engaged to music producer Benny Blanco after they had been together for 1 year. Sprinkling the moment with nostalgia, she reunited with Miley Cyrus at the 2025 Oscars, bringing back memories of their Disney era for fans. Elsa Pataky, 5 foot 3 inches, 119 pounds. Elsa Pataky upstages not only with her acting talents, but also with her beautiful physical frame. The 5'3" Spanish model and actress is no stranger to maintaining top physical form at 119 pounds. Aside from practicing yoga and weightlifting, she is also fond of horseback riding and even surfing, activities that not only maintain her fitness level, but also complement her adventurous personality. Famous for playing Elena Neves in the Fast and Furious series, Elsa's charm has clearly reached beyond the confines of cinema. She is also quite the producer and even an author, having written her fitness book sharing her regimen of healthy living under the title How to Eat, Move, and Live with Strength and Vitality. Leticia Ortiz, 5 foot 7 inches, 112 pounds. Queen Leticia Ortiz of Spain is elegant and responsible for her 5 foot 7 build and 112-pound body. Her beauty secret is her Mediterranean diet, supported by fruits, vegetables, and seafood, accompanied by weekly workouts at the gym and doing Pilates. Leticia Ortiz was renowned all over the world following her marriage to King Philippe VI in 2004, although her journey first began much before her royal rise. In fact, she was originally a news anchor and journalist. In Spain, she was renowned for her insightful reporting and presence on screen. Apart from being queen, she is extremely committed to social activities, especially those touching upon education and healthcare. Victoria Beckham, 5 feet 4 inches, 112 pounds. Victoria Beckham was an international phenomenon as Posh Spice for the historic girl group the Spice Girls. In the 1990s, the group ruled the music charts, and Victoria's chic image made her a fashion idol. Later, she graduated from pop star to fashion designer and opened her own successful clothing label in 2008. Standing 5 feet 4 inches tall and tipping the scales at approximately 112 pounds, Victoria adheres to a strict diet of healthy fats and lean protein, accompanied by regular workouts, including Pilates and strength training. Married to soccer great David Beckham, the pair is famous for their chic, effortless family existence with 4 kids. Lady Gaga, 5 feet 1 inch, 117 pounds. Lady Gaga was catapulted to fame by her 2008 single, Just Dance. Not only is she a pop icon, but she is also a fashionista and a serious movie star who received praise for her role in A Star is Born. The 5'1" musical transformations stand at approximately 117 pounds, maintained by her use of strength exercises and practicing yoga to ensure that she is always ready for her next performance. Away from the screen and stage, she is a passionate believer in mental health and sees her Born This Way Foundation direct much of its focus toward inspiring the youth. What many may never realize is that she is also quite the fan of Michael Jackson memorabilia, revealing her profound respect for music legends. Demi Moore, 5 feet 5 inches, 126 pounds. Demi Moore, famous for her ageless appearance and forceful acting, is 5 feet 5 inches tall and usually weighs 126 pounds. Her durability in the spotlight is supported by her strict daily regimen of raw vegan cuisine and daily yoga. Initially, she took audiences by storm with her appearance in the 1985 movie St. Elmo's Fire, and later became box office gold with films such as Ghost and G.I. Jane. Aside from acting, Demi is concerned with promoting the health and education of children. In addition to that, she is fond of collecting dolls and has a massive collection that is another aspect of her varied interests. Her dedication to health and charities has motivated many to follow in her footsteps. Miley Cyrus, 5 feet 5 inches, 108 pounds. Miley first became famous as a star of Disney's Hannah Montana back in 2006, yet she is transformed and is now a top-charting singing sensation. She birthed signature hits like Wrecking Ball and Party in the USA. She is equally an all-rounded performer, actress, and activist. Miley has a Happy Hippie Foundation, which she started back in 2014 to support homeless and LGBTQ+ teens. Miley stands at 5 feet 5 inches tall and is around 108 pounds. She has a love for doing yoga and is especially interested in Ashtanga yoga. She is a plant-based consumer and detests consuming processed foods. With her brave character, she is one of the most vibrant performers out there. Beyoncé, 5 feet 7 inches, 137 pounds. Beyoncé, who is referred to by some as Queen Bey, has dominated the music industry since her childhood with Destiny's Child during the 1990s. She transformed music with her strong vocals, fierce stage presence, and relentless work ethic. She began her presentational career with her initial album, Dangerously in Love, and thus followed non-stop hits like Single Ladies and Formation. However, she is more than a singer. Beyoncé is a producer, actress, and style icon as well. She still manages to maintain her fit physique with her tight schedule by incorporating fierce dance rehearsals, strength training, and a vegan diet, especially when she is training for historical performances like Coachella in 2018. She has even done a 22-day vegan challenge with Jay-Z way back in 2013. Mila Kunis, 5 feet 4 inches, 115 pounds. She burst onto the Hollywood scene as Jackie Burkhart in That 70s Show and quickly became a fan favorite before receiving critical acclaim with her Black Swan performance. The 5'4" stunner tips at around 115 pounds and knows how to maintain her shape and her signature voice. In addition to her work as an actress, she is a voice for Meg Griffin on Family Guy. Mila is also business savvy and helped to set up a production company she oversees to deal with female-led work. In her spare time, she is a hardcore gamer and can always be found at her leisure playing World of Warcraft, a hobby that surprises many by her A-list presence. Sarah Jessica Parker, 5 foot 3 inches, 125 pounds. Sarah Jessica Parker is a household name when it comes to her legendary character, Carrie Bradshaw, from everyone's favorite show, Sex and the City. Standing at 5 feet 3 inches and weighing approximately 125 pounds, she has been a style icon for years. She is a successful businesswoman with her collection of shoes titled SJP Collection and is a joint owner of a wine label, In Vivo X. Sarah keeps fit through walking around New York City and doing yoga exercises. She is a devoted mom of 3 and attributes running after her kids as one of her tips to staying fit. She is equally famous for love dance-themed exercises which keep her toned and upbeat. Jennifer Lopez, 5 feet 5 inches, 120 pounds. Jennifer Lopez, alias J-Lo, is 5 feet 5 inches and tips the scales at about 120 pounds, blending stardom with discipline and ambition. She got her start dancing on In Living Color during the early 1990s before her breakout performance in Selena, 1997. As a singer, actress, and businesswoman, ever since, she has solidified her position as one of entertainment's most diverse stars. To remain in her best shape, she observes a strict regimen involving weight work, dancing, and cardio exercises. She favors clean eating with an aversion to processed foods, caffeine, and alcohol to ensure rosy skin and boundless energy. Lopez is equally devout when it comes to meditation, drinking water, and sleep, asserting she makes them a non-negotiable element of her health regimen. Offstage, she introduced JLo Beauty in 2021 with skincare products aimed at glowing and aging well. She further inspires millions with her obsession with balance, demonstrating that working hard, caring for oneself, and loving what you do can lead to a durable legacy. Kate Winslet, 5 feet 7 inches, 139 pounds. Kate Winslet, standing 5 feet 7 inches and weighing about 139 pounds, has captivated audiences for decades with her natural talent and authenticity. She was catapulted to international stardom with 1997's Titanic, but proved her mettle with The Reader and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Best known for her roles as tough, dimensional characters, she handles her work life with a voice for social conscience and often speaks out regarding body positivity and self-acceptance. Winslet proudly rejects Hollywood ideals and asks women to accept and love their natural figures. The health and wellness regimen she advocates is to remain active, consume wholesome food, and prioritize family time over industry obligations. Outside her life as an actress, she lends her name to environmental and children's charity initiatives and shows commitment to working towards change with her profile. In 2022, while filming for Avatar: The Way of Water, she achieved a Guinness World Record by remaining underwater with her breath held for 7 minutes and 22 seconds. That feat indicated her passion and commitment, and those are things she displays both on stage and off. Kylie Jenner, 5 feet 6 inches, 139 pounds. Kylie Jenner, standing 5 feet 6 inches and weighing around 139 pounds, grew from the youngest member of the Kardashian-Jenner clan into a powerhouse businesswoman. She first gained attention through Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but stepped into her own spotlight when she launched Kylie Cosmetics in 2015. Her famous lip kits became a global trend, pushing the brand to enormous success and placing her among the youngest self-made billionaires in 2019. Beyond business, Kylie maintains her health with a focus on clean eating, often choosing organic and plant-based meals. She is especially fond of bone broth, claiming it helps with glowing skin and overall wellness. For fitness, she mixes up her workouts with boxing, strength training, and cardio to keep her routine engaging. Alongside her entrepreneurial achievements, she is also a devoted mother, balancing work and family life while expanding her influence in fashion and social media. Kylie's ability to merge beauty, business, and lifestyle keeps her constantly in the spotlight. Kim Kardashian, 5 feet 2 inches, 114 pounds. Kim Kardashian, standing 5 feet 2 inches and weighing about 114 pounds, is famous for her hourglass figure and influential presence in pop culture. She gained international attention in 2007 with the launch of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, a show that highlighted the lifestyle of her family and made her a household name. Over the years, Kim turned this visibility into a business empire, launching KKW Beauty in 2017 and her shapewear brand Skims in 2019, both of which became highly successful ventures. To maintain her physique, she trains with a personal coach, focusing on strength exercises, weightlifting, and high-intensity workouts. She is known for her discipline, often waking up before dawn to stay consistent. Beyond fitness and beauty, Kim has pursued law studies, advocating for criminal justice reform. She balances entrepreneurship, motherhood, and philanthropy, proving her career extends far beyond reality TV. Her drive, ambition, and versatility continue to keep her in the global spotlight. Miranda Kerr, 5 feet 9 inches, 117 pounds. Miranda Kerr, 5 feet 9 inches and 117 pounds, is renowned as one of Victoria's Secret's most legendary angels. Her elegant runway strut and warm smile quickly made her loved by fashion enthusiasts everywhere. In her life beyond modeling, she is deeply passionate about health and wellness, with a lifestyle based upon doing yoga and meditating daily, and with a nutritionally rich diet consisting mainly of wholesome foods. Drinking plenty and achieving balance are her highest health concerns. As a mother and businesswoman, as well as model and activist, Miranda directs her passion towards KORA Organics, her line of skincare products with a commitment to all-natural and sustainably sourced beauty items. She has graced the covers of leading magazines globally and is still recognized for her timeless looks and commitment to healthy lifestyles. Though her modeling career thrust her to supermodel stardom, her commitment to mindfulness and maintenance of oneself sets her apart as an exemplar for women who aim to maintain a life of success and internal well-being. Erica Eliniak, 5 feet 6 inches, 115 pounds. Erica Eliniak, 5 feet 6 inches and 115 pounds, was initially a favorite on television in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Playing Shawnee McClain on Baywatch from 1989 to 1992 encapsulated her career, when she embodied athleticism, charm, and glitz on screen. Exercise was key to her character as a lifeguard on the program, and Erica still makes health a priority with regular workout regimens and balanced lifestyles. Off-screen, she is a proponent of holistic health and adopts lifestyles that combine mind, body, and soul disciplines. More than her work as an actress, Erica is fond of children's literature and has said she is interested in authoring stories to inspire and make young readers believers. Moderation is her key to health and staying active through life's daily routines. Blending her working life in Hollywood with her hobbies and interests make her still popular with fans who saw her on television and who respect her ongoing dedication to health and to being creative. Nicole Eggert, 5 feet 3 inches, 130 pounds. Nicole Eggert, 5 feet 3 inches and 130 pounds, was a household name during the 1990s through her character Summer Quinn on Baywatch. With her athletic physique and charisma, she was a perfect fit for the show's beach atmosphere and became one of its main stars. What is surprising is that Nicole got her start at a very early age when she was crowned with the Miss Universe Petite title at 5 years old, a unique distinction for someone her age. To achieve and sustain her physique over time, she adheres to balanced diets and active lifestyles with uncomplicated habits. Exercise and hiking outdoors, combined with playing with kids, keep her active and fit. Nicole frequently emphasizes practicing food selection in moderation, with a message to everyone that staying fit doesn't have to entail excesses. Her program is one of blending wellness with daily life, with an emphasis upon consistency and balance, and involving her and her entire family. For her, beyond her work as an actress, her life process has endeared her to fans who appreciate her dedication to health and cheer. Katy Perry, 5 feet 8 inches, 134 pounds. Katy Perry, at 5 feet 8 inches and 134 pounds, burst onto the music scene in 2008 with I Kissed a Girl, her anthem to promote her pop superstardom. Since her breakout hit, she has become a global icon with her #1 hits Firework, Teenage Dream, and Roar. Famous for her vibrant stage fashion and fierce personality, Katy's style is as signature as her sound. Off-stage and off-camera, Katy likes to bike and hike, exercises that maintain her body fit and her mind sharp. Her wellness strategy is hands-on, a demanding work schedule complemented by active pastimes and a thoughtful diet. She's also become a mother to further diversify her active life. In life beyond songwriting and singing, Katy has extended her repertoire to television as a longtime judge for American Idol, during which she lends her wit and wisdom to the show contestants. With her imagination, vitality, and frankness, Katy is a constant representation of originality, strength, and artistic expression. Alexandra Paul, 5 feet 10 inches, 130 pounds. Alexandra Paul is 5 feet 10 inches and 130 pounds and is best recognized for her character portrayal of Lieutenant Stephanie Holden during her 1992 to 1997 run as a cast member on Baywatch. With her tall, athletic build, she was a natural for the lifeguard show. However, her health and fitness adventure goes way beyond prime time. Alexandra is an avid triathlete and has run over 100 triathlons, a pursuit that highlights her endurance and dedication. She is a vegan who relies on plant nutrition to support her active lifestyle. Swimming, running, and cycling are all foundational elements to her aerobics program. yet she is equally diligent about mindfulness to achieve balance with body and mind. As well as her athletic and performance life, Alexandra is a vocal environmental and animal rights activist and has frequently used her forum to promote sustainable lifestyles. With her dedication to health and wellness and to doing good and being good, she is more than an artist. She is an inspiring figure who serves as a main character and exemplifies health and purpose. Kate Middleton, 5 feet 9 inches, 120 pounds. Kate Middleton, now Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, is 5 feet 9 inches and has a healthy weight of 120 pounds. Graceful and poised, she quickly became an international celebrity after marrying Prince William in 2011. Exercise is a regular feature in her life and is comprised mainly of rowing, running, and doing yoga. She is also a fan of an organic-rich diet and stays energized during long working days, attending to her royal duties. Kate is not only a fashion icon, but is also devoted to supporting causes close to her heart, such as education and mental health. Her people skills have brought her universal acclaim. Outside her royal life, she is a keen photographer and is fond of posting intimate personal shots of her children that show her artistic side. With her sense of duty, sophistication, and personal appeal, Kate inspires millions and combines traditions with a fresh, everyday approach to royal life. Penelope Cruz, 5 feet 4 inches, 137 pounds. Penelope Cruz, 5 feet 4 inches and 137 pounds, is one of Spain's most acclaimed actresses and Hollywood stars. She gained stardom during the late 1990s with key roles in movies like Volver and Vicky Cristina Barcelona, and won an Academy Award. Elegant and stunning, Penelope keeps her figure with dancing and a Mediterranean-style diet of olive oil, lean meats, and fresh vegetables. Having trained for 9 years in ballet, her sensibility and poise on film are formed by her dance foundation. Aside from performing, she has posed for high-end fashion houses and joined causes supporting children's health. She frequently stresses the importance of balance and care for oneself and opting for a lifestyle that supports bodily and mental health. Penelope is also a loving mother who integrates her home life with her strenuous work life. With her talent, ageless beauty, and health consciousness, she is and will always remain one of cinema's most respected women. Jennifer Lawrence, 5 feet 9 inches, 139 pounds. Jennifer Lawrence, 5 feet 9 inches and 139 pounds, became a household name after starring as Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games series. Her stardom propelled her to enormous success, and she later took home an Academy Award for Silver Linings Playbook. Famous for her natural appeal, Jennifer combines life with health and comedy. She exercises with strength training, cardio, and yoga, but steers clear of radical dieting and opts for a maintainable approach. She has frequently talked about her fondness for pizza and her willingness to eat with abandon and guiltily. This approachable stance makes her one of Hollywood's most grounded celebrities. Apart from her work as an actress, she advocates for gender equality and children's health issues. She is also one of the highest-paid actresses out there and proves her significance in the field. Jennifer's health advice is all about consistency, self-love, and restraint. By combining discipline with a carefree approach, she proves to fans that health is less about restraint and all about balance, confidence, and life to the fullest. Heidi Klum, 5 feet 9 inches, 138 pounds. Heidi Klum, 5 feet 9 inches and 138 pounds, was the first German to achieve Victoria's Secret angel stature. Her international breakthrough looked to have begun towards the end of the 1990s and made her a supermodel and subsequent TV star. She added style and critical acumen with host duties on Project Runway and as a regular juror at America's Got Talent. Even though a busy schedule with shoots, shows, and appearances, Heidi is devoted to her health and exercises vigorously with running, swimming, and strength work to keep her fit and toned. Off the runway, she developed a business empire by founding the lingerie label Heidi Klum Intimates, launching her fragrance portfolio with her signature Shine being a huge hit, and partnering with Little for Esmara by Heidi Klum. She is equally fond of spending time cooking and with her family, and has a softer side to her persona. Her combination of glitz, enterprise, and health commitment has ensured her influencer status for decades and inspired millions of girls and women all over the world. Kourtney Kardashian, 5 feet 1 inch, 115 pounds. Kourtney Kardashian, at a height of 5 feet 1 inch and weighing approximately 115 pounds, is the oldest of the Kardashian children and a reliable face on television. She initially became famous in 2007 with Keeping Up with the Kardashians, where her quick wit and tranquil personality shone through. Aside from the cameras, she paved her own way by introducing Push, a lifestyle brand that provides tips on health, beauty, and living in the home. Kourtney also practices wellness in real life, with an emphasis on natural foods, conscious living, and clean skincare. Exercise is also at the core, with daily exercises and outdoor pursuits keeping her lean and fit. Her passion for interior design is also well known, shaping both her home and her brand's aesthetic. She often shares parenting moments, showing her softer side as a mother of 3. By balancing business, family, and self-care, Kourtney shows that success is not only about fame, but also about creating a lifestyle that reflects personal values. Megan Fox, 5 feet 4 inches, 114 pounds. Megan Fox, standing at 5 feet 4 inches and weighing approximately 114 pounds, became a star with her leading role in Transformers 2007. Her dramatic looks and commanding screen presence soon made her a Hollywood star. To keep her slimmer, toned body, Megan is on a combination of Pilates, cardio, and weight training. She complements this with a low-carb, high-protein diet based on lean meats, veggies, and whole foods. Megan is also a firm believer in holistic health, frequently using acupuncture and meditation to balance both body and mind. Although she espouses healthy living, she also believes in moderation, indulging in small treats without guilt. Off-stage, Megan is a dedicated mother of 3, juggling home life with a challenging career. Her frankness regarding self-acceptance, combined with her interest in natural health, has inspired a legion of followers. By remaining steadfast in her habits and loyal to her principles, she continues to personify both beauty and strength, both on-screen and off. Keira Knightley, 5 feet 7 inches, 119 pounds. Keira Knightley, 5 feet 7 inches and 119 pounds, is admired for her elegance, talent, and sharp choices in film. Rising to fame with Bend It Like Beckham and later cementing global stardom in Pirates of the Caribbean, she built her career on roles that highlight independence and emotional depth. Beyond blockbusters, she earned acclaim with Atonement and Pride and Prejudice, showing a range that made her one of Britain's finest exports. Keira maintains her health with moderation, keeping a lean frame through balanced meals and staying active with simple routines like walking and Pilates. She often stresses natural beauty, resisting Hollywood pressures for drastic transformations. Off-screen, she values privacy, family life, and advocacy, speaking out about issues such as gender equality and mental health. Known for timeless style and intelligence, Keira brings both subtlety and strength to her performances. She is a figure who blends artistry with authenticity, proving talent and grace last longer than fleeting fame. Anya Taylor-Joy, 5 feet 8 inches, 121 pounds. Anya Taylor-Joy, standing 5 feet 8 inches and weighing around 121 pounds, is one of Hollywood's most distinctive rising stars. She first caught attention with The Witch in 2015, a chilling debut that showcased her magnetic screen presence. Fame followed quickly with standout roles in Split, Glass, and the Netflix hit The Queen's Gambit, where she earned global recognition for her portrayal of chess prodigy Beth Harmon. Known for her striking looks and wide-eyed intensity, Anya balances her demanding career with a focus on self-care. She maintains her health by practicing yoga, following a balanced diet, and keeping her mental well-being a priority. While celebrated for her high-fashion appearances on red carpets, she emphasizes individuality over conforming to trends. Beyond acting, she is admired for her humility, poise, and ability to fully immerse herself in complex characters. Anya continues to captivate audiences with performances that blend vulnerability and strength, proving herself as one of the most exciting talents of her generation.
If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon